So today is October 24th, and I am sure that you're still building on your haunt. Maybe you just started, or maybe you're like me where you're just finalizing the finer details and learning from your past experiences that may have failed to make sure that it doesn't happen again for the upcoming haunt. And what I'm going to share with you today is just a quick hint on how to extend the capacity of your fog machine during the haunt. Because last year, I remember myself, I was refueling it every hour and a half, because it was on constant mode, because I have 3 or 4 of those machines around me, and they're the cheap machines. So, the container is extremely small. So this is just a quick fix. And after doing it for the first time, I was able to do my second and third machine within 2 minutes. The key thing is to purchase this little tubing available at Amazon. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. And let me show you what I've done so far. So this bottle has just that little outlet, and it was connected to with a small little tubing. It was connected to this. So what I've decided to do is buying this tubing, and the tubing that I use is 1 millimeter on the inside and 3 millimeters on the outside. So when you measure it, sorry for my ugly fingers, I've been working on my haunt for the past couple of days and can't get rid of some of the dirt. And what I paid was quite a bit of money for this thing, but it did come the same day that I ordered it. It was about $24 on Amazon, Canadian. And you just pull out the tubing that was there and pull the new one back in. It's as simple as that. And then I will cut this to size to fit in a larger bottle like this juice bottle, and I'll just leave it aside. I've used this tiny little zip tie to make sure that it's secure, but I don't think it's required because the tubing is quite tight on this inlet here. So when you drill into plastic, make sure you put a piece of tape on it so that the plastic doesn't crack, and you do it very slowly. And yeah, my hole is perfectly, by the way, I just matched the tubing with a drill bit as close as I had of in my supply of drill bits. That should work pretty well. So before I start finalizing the tubing inside, I just wanted to test it and show you. I will need to put this back. And this is something that I used temporarily until I found this bracket. It is sold at either on Amazon or at Spirits of Halloween. So this is the perfect thing to attach the tubing to your fog machine. Okay, so I've drilled this back to the tubing. All you have is a gaping hole here, and the tubing will now go inside, and I will plug in the machine in just a couple of seconds. Okay, so the light is open. Now, what I'm concerned about is that the little tiny pump, will it be able to pump the liquid from such a long way, especially when the tube is empty? Yeah, it's full. It's full of liquid. So this is working well. So part 2 is going to be me doing this to a slightly better quality machine. It's the Donner DFM 500. And a slightly better quality because the remote is detachable and also is the power supply. And you have a power switch and an LED light. So this is much better because you don't need to unplug the the power, just like the other machine, in order to turn it off. You could just at the slip of a switch. So be careful when you buy a machine. This is really important because you want to have a certain control without having to worry about unplugging, physically unplugging the machine. The LED lights, totally useless as far as I'm concerned. They are there in the front. They're cute, but my hunt has plenty of lights as it is. So I've unscrewed, oh, there's still some liquid. This is really important to keep. I think it controls the flow and at the same time filters away any possibility of dust or particles to mix inside of the burner. So I need to, as you can see here, it is attached here, so I'm going to be removing this and putting back the other. So this I can just remove, put aside so it doesn't spill. So let me just pull on it. Oh, that was easy. Yeah. It shouldn't be pulling out, but I will put a zip tie. Yeah. Could just cut this thing carefully. And let's reassemble it and test it out. I just cut the tubing at an unnecessary long length in case that water splashes. I'm going to put the empty bottle back in because I want to be able to seal the area, because that's a large gaping hole. You never know what can crawl in there. I just emptied it. That's fine. So you see, worst comes to worst, in the future I can always, if I just need a small amount, I can always reuse the bottle and shove the entire length of this inside of the bottle. But for now, that's how it's gonna work. And slowly I'm gonna drill in so that the lid doesn't crack. There you go. Just gonna pull this thing out. The tubing. Just drill a tiny little hole so there's no suction that is created within the bottle when the pump pulls the liquid. Okay. So this is my witch that requires the fog to come out of her cauldron. And this is my demon legend that requires the smoke to come out of its fire pit. So I have both of them connected via a Y connector that I've created. So I cut this in at an angle and I've connected both extension. This is the extension side for the demon legend, and that's the extension side for the cauldron, the witch cauldron. And the beauty of having this container with a long tubing is I'm able to hide this underneath, away from anyone tripping over it. So it's on that table now, hidden away, and I won't have to worry about it for the duration of the hunt. So let me just show you the results. I'm pressing on the bottom. But as you can see, the smoke is starting to come out of the fire pit. Slowly. And should be coming out of here too, slowly but surely. Now the issue that I have is there's more smoke coming out of where it's not supposed to come out. Oh, I think I didn't leave enough space in between, as I've already mentioned. Because it seems to be working just fine right now. So the air can vacuum its way in. Because it's coming out well now from the cauldron. Look at that. So there it is. I hope you've enjoyed it. And stay tuned for my entire hunt in action once everything is finalized. Sometimes it's just those little tiny hints that can really make a difference and save you a lot of headaches. So have fun, enjoy Halloween, and I don't know, maybe I'll make another one before October 31st. As of now, it's October 24th already. Time is flying. So much to do with the little tiny details. Hey, have fun.